One of the biggest fears people have about the future of labor markets is artificial intelligence, but there are many reasons to believe that those fears are overblown. The idea is that automating jobs will make them disappear, but history has shown that labor markets can be incredibly resilient when it comes to growing through technological advances. One of the most common industries AI alarmists will look at and predict jobs disappearing is the auto industry. They say all of these truckers and Uber drivers will see their jobs disappearing, but the reality is most of these jobs will just be displaced. There are millions of non autonomous vehicles on the roads in America right now, and transitioning to autonomous could actually take years of phasing in. But let's focus on the job creation for now. Let's look at Tesla. Tesla's CEO Elon Musk plans to enable Tesla's autonomous vehicles to work on a ride hailing network similar to Uber's. This means that there could be millions of Tesla vehicle owners in a few years listing their own cars on Tesla's network, similar to how current homeowners do on Airbnb for housing. Airbnb didn't destroy accommodation, it decentralized it. Car ownership can become a job, like owning an extra home when autonomous vehicles can also make us more efficient at filling existing jobs that we currently struggle to fill. Uh, in the US, there are currently over 10 million job openings, but a major issue is that these jobs can be closed off to large portions of the population. Autonomous vehicles enable some demographics to be more engaged in the labor market than they otherwise could. If you look at a lot of job listing sites, you'll see that one of the most common requirements for many positions is a driver's license. There are elderly people, disabled people, teenagers, whoever. There are groups of people that just struggle to get there. They have trouble participating in the economy because of this burden of driving a car. Some of these people may actually be able to start a business. They could become job creators. Unlike now, under this current system we live in with non autonomous vehicles, where many businesses that exist in today's economy are highly dependent on the use of vehicles and drivers in order to operate. People that used to be staring at a road all day will now be wanting more things to keep themselves occupied while commuting. We could see increased demand for things like media content on Netflix or YouTube, or more writers, books and blogs, or video games. We could see a lot more content creators out there, as an example, but this could be a boost to many different industries for people to do inside of the car. We always want our old devices to get smarter and smarter, but building out these huge computers on wheels requires increasing demands on infrastructures like our internet and our power grids. The more and more high tech we want our devices to be, it's taken more and more energy uh, around the world. We continue to see increasing demand. This could potentially create more jobs in some of these other industries, in these other sectors of our economy. And there are so many other industries that could see a boost in demand from autonomous vehicles, because autonomous vehicles will just make driving and traveling much cheaper. It'll make going to places like parks, sporting events, music festivals, make everything way more accessible to people. This is mostly just an example of like the auto industry, but it seems like people generally just dramatically underestimate how strong labor markets have been and how much they've continued to grow every time a new innovation, new technology has come out. And I think people should be a little less afraid of artificial intelligence taking people's jobs going into the future.